Hey, boys and girls, congratulations, you're all done with your PowerPoint notes. And we just got done doing our Venn diagram on the differences between Athenian and Spartan culture. Hopefully, your notes are really good. You've just passed the quiz using your notes. You have to at least get 8 out of 10, but congratulations for passing it, or you wouldn't be watching this video. The next thing is to start talking about this new Sitomer. In the Sitomer this time, we're going to add one more wrinkle, which is a counterclaim. So let me show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this, but I already have it loaded. And up above here, my question is, in ancient Greece, I would have preferred to live in either Athens or Sparta than in Athens or Sparta. Remember, you're picking one over the other based on their culture because of blank and blank. You need two subclaims. There are four given. There is one about their philosophy of their city, of the way they do things. There is one about their architecture. There is another one about their entertainment. And finally, the fourth one we talked about today in the Venn diagram was the food. So you have to pick two of those four. Then we come down here. And as you can see, this is the claim. You pick Athens or Sparta, and then the one you don't like here, Athens or Sparta, based on their culture. And then you type in the first subclaim, whether it be, once again, whether it be their philosophy, their architecture, their entertainment, or their food, and then pick a second one. Then down below here, make sure you go into details. Here's your first subclaim evidence. Specifically, Athenian culture helped them to blank. Specifically, Spartan culture helped them to blank. Or you could even say specifically, Athenian philosophy, Athenian architecture, Athenian entertainment, Athenian food helped them to give me lots of details here in the second sentence. What did the food or the entertainment or the architecture or the philosophy help them do? Why is this important? Why was it important for the Athenian people? Or if you pick Spartan, why was it important for the Spartan people? Down here is your second subclaim evidence. Another example of Spartan culture is what? Entertainment, architecture, food, philosophy. In particular, give me the details. This is important because why was it important for those people? Now, this is the new wrinkle. Down here, this is the contrast. So if you picked Athens up here, you're talking Spartan here. If you pick Spartan here, you're talking Athens here. On the other hand, Athenian culture was what? And this is the part we're downplaying, we're contrasting it. If we really like something up here, two subclaims about Sparta, then downplay it here. Therefore, what? Therefore, and so as you can see, Spartan culture was, or as you can see, Athenian culture was. And then finally, in their conclusion, you sum up as we've always done. As you can see, Athenian culture was the key to their what? And then wrap up. Or as you can see, Spartan culture was the key to their what. Here's what I did. I went and did the same thing, and I put some answers here, but I used Rome, because obviously I'm not going to put the Greek, because I want you guys to copy it. So I used Rome. Here's what I wrote. In ancient Rome, I would have preferred to live in the city-state of Pompeii than in Verbania, based on their culture, because they ate great food and they had thrilling entertainment. So great food and thrilling entertainment are the two that I picked. Now I'm going to go into my first subclaim evidence. Specifically, Pompeian foods, that's Pompeii, came from their hills and had different types of delicious food they could grow, like tomatoes and avocados. Notice the detail. In addition, they had more of their own grown spices like cumin and tarragon that made their food tastier and savory. Notice the adjectives and the detail. This is important because delicious vegetation and spices kept the menu fresh and changing for everyone. Here's my second subclaim evidence. Another example of Pompeii, because I picked Pompeii as what I like, culture was entertainment. In particular, they had gladiator fights that were serious and dangerous and made people sit on the edge of their seat. This shows a lot of sport and strength and imagination that went into their events. Details. This is important because they had violent entertainment to make the people forget about their worries and to be entertained. Now, Verbania. Here's what I did not pick. Here is my counterclaim. On the other hand, Verbanian culture was bland. Therefore, they ate what they grew all the time, like potatoes and corn, and didn't really have any entertainment, unless you count building temples as fun. And so they were boring in their food and choices and entertainment. So I'm letting you know Verbania was not a good place for me, that I didn't pick it. And my conclusion, as you can see, Pompeii's culture was the key to their civilization, becoming diverse, and that is why I've chosen to live there. Here's what it looks like when I type it all up and I get rid of all those other things. I get rid of all my other lines and headings and bullet notes. And I have everything spelled right, everything's capitalized. I have punctuation. I've read it several times. And now that makes sense to me. And this is what I'm going to turn in on Canvas so that Mr. Morris, me, can grade it. So this is what the whole thing looks like put together. You have your claim, your two subclaims, your subclaim evidence 1, your subclaim evidence 2, your counterclaim in orange, and then down here, as always, your conclusion. This is how I did it before I edited into my final paragraph. And again, this is what I started off with my scaffold. You guys are doing Athens and Sparta. Good luck. Talk to me if you have any questions. But once again, this is what it looks like when you turn it in. And it needs to have the blue, the red, the purple, the red, the purple, the orange, and the green. Take a look at the colors, go over the instructions, play this video again, stop and start as many times as you need, and then you turn this in Canvas like you did with all your Egyptian Sitomers. If you have any questions, please ask. Capital letters, spelling, and punctuation are needed. All right, thanks.